The boy had simply wanted a glass of milk, but in the blink of an eye, he ended up pouring the entire bottle over his head. He then went to buy an ice cream, but the moment he got hold of it, it fell straight onto the ground. When he saw the 3 times 9 problem, he wrote down the answer without hesitation. After doing all this, the boy seemed unusually confident. Sure enough, he scored 0 in the exam. When his father saw the results, he flew into a rage and slapped him hard across the face right there and then. But the child was not upset in the slightest. Instead, he let out a forced laugh and then walked straight out of the house. He handed the paper with the 0 mark to a dog, and to everyone's surprise, the dog actually ate it. That day, the teacher asked the child to send her a text message, but he said the letters were dancing. The teacher thought he was joking. She insisted he read it out again. The whole class burst into laughter, but the boy wasn't lying. He really did see the letters dancing before his eyes. He suffered from severe dyslexia, yet his parents believed he was simply not trying hard enough. Consequently, his father was furious and sent him to a boarding school. As he watched his parents' car drive away, the boy could no longer hold back. He began to weep uncontrollably. That night, everyone else in the dormitory had already fallen asleep. The boy could no longer hold back his emotions and ran to the washroom, weeping uncontrollably. After he had cried himself out, he began splashing cold water on his face every day. Life became monotonous and lonely. His classmates mocked him in class, and the teachers were always watching him. If he lost focus during a lesson, the teacher would throw a piece of chalk at him. If he couldn't answer a question, they would even slap his palm. All of this gradually became the norm, just as he was slowly losing hope. One day, a new art teacher joined the class. He was full of energy in the classroom and quickly won the affection of all the pupils. That day, he handed out a sheet of white paper to everyone and asked them to draw whatever they liked. All the children were drawing intently. Only he sat there quietly, motionless. This caught the teacher's attention, but the teacher did not scold him. Another day, the boy was kneeling on the floor as a punishment. The teacher happened to walk past, and the boy hurried to hide. It was then that the teacher realized that he was different from the other children, so he went to ask his desk mate. The desk mate told him what had happened. Afterwards, the teacher looked through his previous homework and discovered that it wasn't that he couldn't write, but that he often reversed the order of the letters. At that moment, the teacher finally understood. This child had dyslexia. One day, the teacher told a story in class about a child who hated reading so much that he would often tear up books, break pencils, and even see letters turn into moving animals before his eyes. The teacher asked if anyone knew who that was. The whole class burst out laughing again. The boy grew very anxious, thinking the teacher was talking about him, but the teacher said that person was Einstein. The boy froze in surprise. Some people see the world differently, but they are unique geniuses. The boy listened intently, and a smile slowly spread across his face. From that day on, the teacher began to help him overcome his dyslexia. They wrote words in the sand and traced them with colored chalk. Little by little, the child began to learn how to write simple words. This greatly boosted his confidence. He began to study hard day and night. Then one day, the teacher recommended him to the head teacher.